Hello, wonderful traders. Dadas here, speaking to you from the Dadas trading room on the Discord platform, to which, of course, I sincerely invite everybody. I would like to have people participating there, also English speakers, because I don't know why I'm not getting through to English speakers. There's like three English speaking people, and they're not very active. Anyways, let's do the post Easter daily recap. As you know, I'm sitting in two short positions. Basically, I've betrayed my day trading strategy, and I'm sitting here. I'll show you. I got two open positions right there because I was counting on a pullback. I'm still counting on a pullback because basically there are some, these levels are pretty supply levels, right? And well, at least it seems that the market should do at least, well, a minimum pullback, I would say, would be to here, but a pullback is also possible to somewhere right here, as it is also possible to right there, right? So and yeah, I mean, it is also possible even further. Anyways, it seems like the market hasn't been much willing to go down. Even just before the Easter holidays, and it hasn't been willing to go down today either. But then again, today was a kind of more like a consolidation day, perhaps. At least that's what we see when we look at the M15 or M5, right? M15 could tell us, could give us a better picture. We see that the day was practically not very volatile. I mean, the daily range was about 220 pips. So that's in the recent times a pretty low one. I mean, last Tuesday was also 200 pips only, so just about the same as last week. So after an opening with a gap, the market went up, and then retraced a bit, went up some more, and then started going down. And there was a situation right here. We can see that situation better on the M5. Let's switch to the M5, and right about there. That's see, that's pretty shortly after London opening, the market stopped, and it stopped at 10:25 brokers time, so that would be 9:25 in the morning my time, and the break was lasted all the way until 15:10. That means that's 1400 hours and 10 minutes in my time, so 10 minutes past 2 p.m. And basically what happened there, I mean, in the beginning I couldn't find any information. I even called my broker. But those people they didn't even know what I was talking about. Like a happy lady, but what? I said, I asked a simple question. Do you have any information what's going on etc.? Well, and the lady, she couldn't even ask a question. The question, what is etc., and she didn't know. She started avoiding the question. Anyways, I finally, because the etc. web page wasn't available, and I couldn't log in. I didn't know. I didn't have any idea what was happening, and then I got the idea to go to Google and just Google out Deutsche Börse, right? So because I know a little bit of German. The Deutsche Börse is like a German exchange, and there I found the information that the Eurex T7 system is down, and they're looking into it and trying to fix it. So there were some technical issues, and it lasted this long. So basically, if anybody, if anybody were to get in a short right there, well, it wouldn't be their fault. I mean, the market might have even gotten there, at least on some other platforms that don't take their liquidity from the Eurex T7 system, but maybe, I don't know, maybe for some other like the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, I don't know, Globex or whatever. It's possible to get of course liquidity from other sources. So because some people had liquidity and the market was behaving in a normal way, while other brokers didn't. So yeah, my broker didn't. I wasn't trading because I'm stuck on two trades and waiting for my profit. Anyways, there could have been some opportunities. I mean, for somebody who was on the market right here, they could have taken a trade from this support. From this resistance, right? So while we see this resistance point right there, because we have a break of support, we have a new resistance level, and then when the price is behaving properly on this resistance level, then we have a trade right there, right? A short. As far as continuation is concerned, we would have to look at this level, right? Or we could look at the breaks of previous support levels. So that would have been this candle, right? So there was also an opportunity right there. Okay, there was an opportunity right there for a trade, and then we had a new support. So basically, at this point, like I said, when we have a new support, then we have resistance up there. We have new support. But then there is a break of the support, so absolutely somebody could have gone for the continuation right there. And unfortunately, this is something totally unpredictable, right? This is a technical issue, but all of a sudden, we had quotations right there. So we were able, for example, we could have been able to get in. Well, not really. I mean, but no, there was something right there, right? I don't know if we would have gotten executed, filled or not, but the market just abruptly stopped and practically nothing happened. So basically, I don't know if anybody. I mean, I wouldn't get into the trade right there because it probably was impossible. Anyways, after the market had turned around, we see a support and a resistance level. Now this support, here's one support, right? Here's one support. Here's another support. And a breach of the resistance level, so of course there is a opportunity for a long trade over there. That was a nice one. There could have been, of course, another opportunity right there. You see, we have a a resistance, a support, and break of an. So basically, there's a break of two supports, right? And so there is an opportunity for another trade right there. Okay, a short. Now, okay, and obviously there was an opportunity right there also, but this opportunity unfortunately would have been I mean, if we see basically if we see a support, right, a support and a break of a resistance, then this is the candle to trade, right? This is the candle to trade, and then theoretically we could have either lost it or be careful and trail ourselves right to an appropriate level of some profit, and then the market just shows us that it doesn't want to go up, right? So if it doesn't want to go up, well, yeah. And obviously we can also see other symptoms like the ATR, which is like like very typical for a month ago, or before the whole crazy panic thing. Yeah. So basically, it's more of a consolidation than a trending market. Yeah, and that's basically what we see, and that's about it for the daily recap. There could have been some opportunities to take a trade. Of course, like I said, I'm not taking a trade because I'm looking at the H4, and I'm figuring out that basically it pretty much looks like, it doesn't really matter what it looks like, but yeah, but we gotta base on something, right? Everything that goes up must go down, right? Everything that goes down must go up. So basically, we are somewhere near those pretty important levels. I've held out so much. I can still hold out some more. Let's see if it will be possible. If we are to hold out, then perhaps we should hold out to this level. Oops! Oh, the market is closed right now. It's gonna open in a moment. Anyways, yeah, I think I'm gonna move my take profit, my expected take profit, to about this level. It seems like a nice level here. It seems like a pretty nice level that potentially could be retested. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna happen in one day or a week. But I think I don't know. So basically, it could happen within a few hours. Like you see this candle right there, right? You see this candle right there. So this candle happened in 4 hours. Also, but this move took pretty much longer time. So you never know, right? I might be waiting another day, or I might be waiting the whole week. Who knows? Okay. So this is DAX 30. Let's take a look at oil, at crude oil, right? This is WTI, West Texas Industries, something like that. West. Anyway, American oil. Anyways, this is something that I had maybe not predicted, but I had clicked yesterday. So I was looking at this yesterday, and I was thinking of this, or perhaps even this, right? Anyways, this got filled. This context right there, which is a little bit bigger context, well, it didn't get filled yet, right? Nevertheless, let's say the prediction. I don't like to call it prediction because for me it's more like a measurement, right? I'm looking at it from a point of view of that I'm measuring out the market and the potentials of the market. So there was a resistance here, there was a resistance there, there was a break of support, right? So basically, even looking at it from this perspective, right, would have been the right way to look at it. And there was like how many? Sell TP says 180 pips, right? 180 pips. Yeah, because that's kind of. I mean, some people do day trading on crude oil. But I don't know. I mean, the spread is not so big, but also not so small. It's usually 3 pips during the daytime. So basically, I think that the right context to trade, even to day trade, crude oil is the H4. Yeah, it's the H4. That's the right context. I mean, if somebody wants to trade it long term, then obviously long term we would say that crude oil is cheap right now, right? I mean, it's like $20 and 59 cents, but I don't see why it couldn't be $15, right? I mean, yeah, I've heard that Canada is selling, Canadians are selling a barrel for $4 something. Yeah, of their oil. I mean, like that's damn cheap, right? So yeah, I don't see why it couldn't be cheaper. Still at this moment. Anyways, yeah. What about gold? Well, gold is going up, still going up. Now, as far as gold is concerned, yeah, H4 is a good context, but also the weekly is a good context to trade gold, right? Then you can catch the bigger moves and the real bigger moves. But of course, yeah, of course we then have to look at this is more long-term trading. Yeah, it's like basically for people who would have been trading something like this, right? And then waiting for it to go up or whatever. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, but I also like to look at it from the H4 perspective, 4-hour time frame. Now, as far as this indicator that you see right here, this is called Dada's True Trend indicator, and it's not a new thing. I mean, I had this idea, I don't know, 5-7 years ago maybe, and another guy helped me program it. And it basically got lost somewhere in my archives. I dug it up recently. Well, it's a very nice thing. I think I'm gonna make a video about it and post it in English too. Okay, so that's that. As far as the euro dollar, the eddy, well, see, also it made a kind of a correction today. We could take a look at it from the perspective of I don't know, M15. We could take a look at it from the perspective of H1. Like some people like to trade it from the perspective of the H1 chart. Come on. Oh, here it is. From the perspective of the H1 chart. So yeah, people are expecting parity with the dollar. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. And basically, why not? but doesn't look like. I mean, they've been quite low recently, but they've bounced off a little bit, and they're back around 1.1, not very far away from 1.1. I don't know. Okay. Anyways, like I say, we don't like to predict. We like to trade the breakouts, right? And then continue with the price in a direction, right? At least for some distance, right? Not necessarily the full move. We just like to take whatever our profits can be. Okay. Yeah. So that's it for today's recap. Post Easter holidays recap. At least here in Poland we are quite full because we like to indulge in eating, especially during holidays. I don't know. It's a tradition. It's a tradition. It doesn't matter whether you believe or not. It's just a tradition. You can look at it as a pagan, because it is a pagan tradition. Okay. Anyways, enough waffling. Thanks for today. Please like and subscribe if you already haven't. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified about my newest videos. Join my Discord server. All the links are below. I also invite you to become my Patreon on patreon.com. That's a trading system workshop. It's also down there in the description, the links. If you become my Patreon for as little as $17 per month, you'll get lots of benefits. You'll get access to special content. You'll get, you'll be a VIP person on my Discord server, and you'll learn a lot more than I don't have a lot of Patreon supporters, but those who are definitely can tell you that they don't regret it. Anyways, thanks a lot for today. Hope you're keeping well. Stay safe, stay healthy, and see you next time. Bye.